with quite a little rain there, and right now, if we look to the west, we might see a ray or two of sunshine. So it's going to be that way on and off all night as the Peabody Golden Tide takes on the Bobcats of McNairy Central High School. Terry, let's first talk about the field condition and what's going to happen out here on the field. It's wet.
It's very wet, and as the night goes on, Dan, it's going to get messy, and it's going to get sloppy, and it's going to get torn up, and the traction is not going to be very good for either team. So the offense is always said to have the advantage in that situation because they know where they're going, and the defense has to react to what the offense is doing. So we'll see how that plays out. But I was out on the field a few minutes ago, and it is very, very, very wet.
It's spongy. I walked out there on the edge of it, and very, very spongy. We're going to have the yard markers with us for a while, and we are setting low, so we're depending on our super cameraman, Johnny Johnson, upstairs, and we'll be watching the monitor with everybody else. That's about the only way we can handle this one.
Yeah, it's going to be different. We're used to sitting up high and having a great angle, and it's going to be a little different tonight. But you know what? We'll get through it. We've got a great man, like you said, Johnny Johnson up there running the camera, and our man Paul Schultze from Worthy Road Productions handling the board over here tonight. So we'll get through it.
And
you might want to mention to them that the live stream, the internet quality is really poor, so if it drops, to just come back.
okay, we are on the opposite side of the field, away from the Wi-Fi. We're picking that up as best we can, but the Wi-Fi is poor, so if it drops, it'll be picked back up. So Paul's riding the controls.
He is.
And speaking of Worthy Road Productions brings you this pregame show. It's a full-service video service specializing in live broadcasts from live Union University basketball or television, high school sporting events on Facebook. Worthy Road Studios can stream your event. Call Paul at 499-1730. Also want to remind you that the Gibson Farmers Co-op has all your farm supply needs, but did you know that they also have auto service and a small engine shop? The Gibson Farmers Co-op has gifts and offers baby and bridal registry, and they have curbside pickup. Visit the Gibson County Co-op in Trenton. With 8 locations in West Tennessee, Christian Family Medicine can locally meet your medical needs. Christian Family Medicine has locations in Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie. Visit them soon. Amy Greer at State Farm, she brings us the first downs throughout this season. Homeowners, auto, farm life, Medicare supplements, and financial services. Going on 16 years, they're ready to serve you with all your insurance needs. See Amy Greer at State Farm today or call her at 855-0433. Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for 30 years and at their current location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, and they offer vaccinations. They also offer free Medicare Part D plan, selection assistance, because plans and coverages change each year. At Eddie's Pharmacy, the phones are answered by people, not machines. Call them at 855-1000. And Bradley Owens. Attorney Bradley Owens at Hardy, Martin, and Owens will handle personal injury, divorce, and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. Bradley is experienced in all courts in West Tennessee with 3 locations in Trenton, Milan, and Jackson. They're conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Here's his number, 731-234-2400. Call him today. Terry, starting lineups, first of all, for the visiting Peabody Golden Tide here tonight.
For Trenton Peabody, starting, of course, at quarterback is Sam Driggers. Starting quarterback is Sam Driggers, a sophomore, had an outstanding season opening game at Milan. Really grew up, especially in the second half, and it's really especially after the first quarter. You could tell he had a few nerves in there, but He was able to get through that first quarter, and he was able to overcome it. He passed for 179 yards. He was 8 of 17, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he definitely wants to improve on that tonight.
Is that the same as last week?
Yes, as far as I know. Starting at running back will be number 7, Kalik Galloway. Galloway is second in West Tennessee in rushing at 184 yards, only had 37 carries, averaging 5 yards a carry last week, and he trails only Lexington's Isaiah McLean in West Tennessee rushing. Starting one wide receiver is Derek Key, number 27. Starting another wide receiver, Carson Vanderver, number 14. Starting at another wide receiver is another Ganaway, Malik Ganaway. Man, did he have a special night last week. 5 receptions, 152 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dan, that's a 30.4 yard average per catch for that young man.
Wow.
Starting at tight end, H-back, lead blocker, a little bit of everything. Sophomore Ethan Ray. Ethan had a very good night. Last week scored a touchdown, if I remember correctly, and did a great job leading the way on a lot of those fold plays. Up front, the guys that we're going to depend on, especially tonight. Last week, Dan, Trenton ran the ball 52 times. Now, there was 3 of them. One kneel down at the beginning of the first half, and then a couple of kneel downs at the end of the game. But so 49 meaningful runs for Trenton Peabody. It's all because of these 5 right here, plus a few others that will be in the contest. Left tackle Shelton Hopkins, number 74. Left guard, number 73, Connor Gatlin. Ben Hayes in the middle at center, number 55. Christian Poore at right guard, number 54. And at right tackle is Blake Menace, number 70. Doing the kicking for the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide, Isaiah Hicks. And Hicks had a very good night last week. As we look back to last week for a minute, Dan, after the first quarter, complete domination by this Trenton Peabody team. I think they shocked some people. I know they shocked some people because I've had people mention it to me. They didn't expect that type of domination against an athletic team like Milan by this Trenton Peabody team, losing as many people as we lost last year to graduation off a 2-time state championship team.
Exactly right, and I think that it was a shock like when we were going into the locker room at halftime in Cookeville last year. Coach Jacobs said, you won't see that team.
He did.
It'll be a totally different
He
team
did.
when they come back out.
And he was right.
And he's exactly right. Elite Dental has locations in Trenton and Jackson. The Trenton location is located at 2066 Highway 45 Bypass. Their phone number is 855-1053. Visit them for all your dental needs at Elite Dental. Our smiles say it all. Seiler Thornton Insurance Agency represents several different insurance companies, so they have the flexibility to shop for your coverage and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for 40 years. They even handle Worthy Road Studios business insurance and workman's comp. Call them today or stop by for a free quote. Call 855-9955 or at the Trenton office, or 692-3731 for the Dyer office. That's Seiler Thornton Insurance. So, let's take a look now, if we can, at the starters for McNairy Central. And they've got a sophomore, I think, starting at quarterback. And Terry will tell you the details on that young man.
His name is Jack Johnson, and Jack is a sophomore. He leads them in rushing. He had 13 carries for 60 yards last week against a very good Hardin County team. He was also through the air. He was 5 for 12 for 43 yards. He did throw an interception, but as with all young quarterbacks, there's going to be that learning curve. And so Johnson is continuing to go through that learning curve, and hopefully going against the stout defense like Coach Tab Val's defense is going to continue that learning curve for him tonight. In the backfield with him, he'll have Tyler Luster, number 9, is senior running back. They will play 4 wide receivers. Number 4, Jasper Sanders, the senior. Number 5, Tristan Bussell, a senior. Number 10, Broderick Alexander, who is a sophomore. And number 6, Michael Witten, who is a junior. And you'll also see junior Cooper Griswell, number 18, on the field quite a bit for Brian Franks' offense, who has yet to score a point this year. And Dan, they did things that you can't do and expect to have success on offense. They turned the ball over 3 times last week against Hardin County in that 40-0 loss. Up front for McNairy, Jabari McClendon, a junior. Number 60 starts at left tackle. At left guard is number 61, Chad Angel, a senior. Center is number 73, Seth Bowers, a senior. At right guard, Kobe Bryant, a senior, number 70. And at right tackle is number 69, Nick Morris. So, Dan, as you look at the offensive starters for McNairy, 2 sophomores, and everyone else is juniors and seniors. So you would expect them to have a little more success than what they were able to have now. Granted, as we said before, they faced a very, very good Hardin County football team last week. They're going to face more of the same, if not better, tonight. So if these guys up front don't get some movement early, it's going to be a long night for Jack Johnson and his skill partners.
And if it rains anymore, it's going to be a long night for Johnny Johnson.
It is going to be a long night for Johnny Johnson.
These up on the roof, and we'll catch them as we go along. But as far as seeing the field itself, Terry, I doubt we may see some times that we have no idea where the ball is because we're not at the press box. We're down on the visitor side, on the good guys side here at Trenton Peabody. And we're going to be looking down. As you look down, we'll tell you what's going on as best we can. Located in Trenton, Tennessee, Duncan's Pharmacy Express has been serving the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County since 2016. At Duncan's Pharmacy Express, they believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing health care and compounding services to our patients that are customized to meet their needs. Visit Duncan's Pharmacy Express today and let them take care of you. Call them at 855-0500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-time services. There's a nurse practitioner in the faculty facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with a doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45, Bypass South in Trenton. Visit them for your rehab needs or call Katie Burke on her cell phone at 731-694-4215. Anderson Furniture has your home furnishing needs. Check out the new Snap Together waterproof vinyl tile. Anderson Furniture has recliners for you to try out so you can be comfortable watching Peabody football. Stop by and see them at 110 High Street in Trenton or call them at 855-1311. H&R AgriPower is your local case dealer located at 2217 U.S. Highway 45 Bypass in Trenton. They have new farm equipment, parts, and offer full service of farm equipment. Call them today at 855-2232. The Trenton Light and Water Department has been serving residents in Trenton since 1910 with 2 new electric substations and a newly renovated state-of-the-art water treatment plant. Trenton Light and Water is proudly serving the community. Raspberry Tire and Service Center offers tires, alignments, oil changes, and all sorts of automotive service. They also have a wrecker service from cars, trailers, and semi-trucks. Raspberry Tire and Automotive Service is located on the bypass in Trenton. Call them at 855-0099. That's 855-0099. Everyone here standing, the national anthem's being played. And why don't we take a break and we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, Man, that seems expensive. At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
At Hardy, Martin and Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at this location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, vaccinations such as pneumonia, shingles, B12, and flu, which is now available. If you are having a new baby or grandchild, don't forget your Tdap vaccination for whooping cough. We also offer free Medicare Part D plan selection assistance because plans and coverages change each year. Even a change in your medication may mean you need to change your plan. And at Eddie's Pharmacy, the phones are answered by people, not machines.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about how much value their insurance companies deliver. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Amy Greer in Trenton can help you get to a better state, because she will talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call Amy Greer in Trenton and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Families turn to Christian Family Medicine for their everyday medical needs. Vaccines for children, sports physicals for teenagers, or an annual exam for mom. They're here for you. They welcome patients of all income levels, including those on TennCare.
Hi, I'm Drew Brown, a physician assistant at Christian Family Medicine. The next time you need medical care, visit us at one of our 8 locations: Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie.
To learn more, go to ChristianFamilyMed.com. That's ChristianFamilyMed.com.
We're about set for action here from Selmer, Tennessee. And Peabody won the toss and has elected to receive in this football game. It'll be McNairy County Bobcats, 0-1 on the season, taking on Trenton Peabody, 1-0 on the season. So Peabody's going to be on the offense as we start this game.
And winners of 23 in a row, I believe, 24 in a row.
Ever since we've been here.
Ever since we've been here. Yeah, all we know is 16 in a row since we've been doing this. I mean, you know.
There comes McNairy Central on the field. Peabody's been there for a while. Peabody's dressed in the white jerseys with the black numerals and the black helmets. And McNairy Central is in the dark blue, trimmed in white. And we are waiting for McNairy to come out on the field, and there they are as they approach the field for kickoff.
Then other games tonight, I believe Waverly and Huntington's postponed their contest till tomorrow. West Carroll, McKenzie should be a good matchup. Tipton, Rosemark, Middleton, Millington, Mumford, Gleason, South Fulton, and right down the road, Hardin County and Adamsville.
That might be interesting.
That might be.
Ready for the kickoff. McNairy Central ready to kick it off, and we're underway. A little squib kick down the field. Picked up there, and Peabody looking for running room, and he's going to be brought down. Help me spot the yardage, Terry. We'll wait to see where they mark it, and then we'll guess. What you're seeing on the field is our angle, too.
Looks like a round 30-yard line.
That's on the 30, so we'll have to keep up with it from that point. 30-yard line, first down and 10 for Peabody. And here we go to the line. They spread them out right and left, and there's the shotgun handoff and straight ahead, and it looks about 5 yards, goes to Ganaway. And let's see, I think they placed it at the 35. That would be my guess.
I think they're going to give him 3 on that, Dan.
Put it back some.
Yeah, well, you're going to see this formation like just the twins to the left or twins to the right, and they're going to see how Jay Taylor wanted to see how McNairy was going to adjust to this formation that we had a lot of success last week.
2 off to the left. And Driggers, the quarterback for Trenton Peabody, takes the snap. May have dropped it, but Peabody got it back. And that was number 7, Ganaway, again on the carry for Peabody. 42-yard line.
So it's going to be a
That's
first
10,
and
10 for Trenton Peabody. We can see them adequately when they get to about the 30-yard line coming this way. Peabody lines up, wide right, wide left. Driggers out of the gun. There it goes, and a little sideline pass is complete. Dodges one tackle and then goes down. I don't think he gained a yard on the play, no gain. They read that one out. And somebody's there to hold it out. Here's the replay on this one.
Just a little bubble screen out to Carson Vandiver, and as you said, number 44 for McNairy Central, Bryce King got out there and made the first stop.
They work out of the gun, and they spread them out wide to the right, wide to the left. Under center, there's Driggers. He goes to the right, looks down the field, pass down the field. Did he catch it? No, incomplete. It's going to be a third down coming up. Third and about 10 for Peabody. No score here early in the first quarter of play. And that's another problem.
It's on this end. And we can't see it either, so it's going to be a guessing game tonight.
Peabody comes to the line on third down and 10. Ball's about at the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. Out of the gun. Driggers drops back. Long pass down the field, and it is intercepted at the 20-yard line to the 25 to the 30, 35 to the 40, 45 to the 50. He's to the 45 to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He's gone. Touchdown, McNairy on the return on the interception. That was number 4 for McNairy Central, and that was Jasper Sanders, a senior. Well, he threw into double coverage and paid the price.
He did. Great job by Jasper Sanders, the safety, coming over and reading the shoulders of Sam Driggers. And like you said, Sam threw into double coverage right there. And, you know, that's going to happen early on in the season. Once again, we talked about the learning curve, and it's continuing. But a nice run back by Sanders.
He got some key blocks there as we see it on the replay. Point after coming.
Movement.
And penalty markers down. And it's 6-0. McNairy Central leading early in this football game. 5 yards back. Illegal procedure, the call against McNairy Central. So they go into extra point formation.
Jeremiah Newcomb on for the extra point.
Down, kick up, and that is no good. Off to the right, barely. And we got timeout on the field, and the score is McNairy Central 6, Peabody nothing. Back in 30 seconds.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Ready for the kickoff as McNairy draws first blood. And they lead by the score of 6-0. Newcomb going to kick it off for McNairy Central. Little squibber down the field. Going to be picked up by the back, and he's scampering. And he may be gone. Vaughn is gone maybe. To the 20. To the 10, run out of gas, got into the end zone, touchdown. Touchdown, Peabody. And we're tied here, 6-0, 6-6 that is. And
that was Jadarin Easley who picked up the squib kick and made one good cut as we're seeing on the Siler Thornton replay. And like you said, thought he might run out of gas, and one McNairy guy had an opportunity to get him. That's Luster, but not enough.
And Peabody tied it up. They're going for the extra point. Now Hicks into the ball game. Ball is down. Kick is up. Kick is good, and Peabody takes the lead, 7-6 over McNairy Central. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings.
Peabody ready to kick it off. Long end over end by Hicks, taking it the 15 to the 20. And he's going to be marched out of bounds just past the 20-yard line. Looks from here, from our angle, to be about the 24-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Let's see if we can get the replay on that long touchdown by Trenton Peabody.
Siler Thornton replay here, Dan, as
little squibber goes down the field and finally picked up back there. And there he goes. He's off to the races.
He saw the crease.
Nobody going to touch it.
Yeah, Luster had a chance at him right there, but.
Now back to play. Ball's on the 25-yard line. From about the 25 is where they put the ball down. In motion to the right side. Little pitch goes right, and he's hit and brought down on the carry. As number 4, that is Sanders, who just had that play on the touchdown. And a pickup of about 5 yards on the play.
Ran the ball on the jet sweep to the 3-receiver side right there. Good job, Trenton Peabody, on the pursuit.
And McNairy Central out of the shotgun. Sends 3 wide to the left side, and that's where they run it. Looking for some room, and he's found it around the right side, and he's got a first down and many more. As the quarterback kept the ball, Jack Johnson kept the ball and goes to the right side and goes out of bounds with it. Siler Thornton replay here. Went to the left. Well, all the doors closed there. And now turns, goes to the right. Got some blocks. And is finally knocked out of bounds. He got the first down.
Yeah, Tabval's not going to be very happy with his backside pursuit because their angle wasn't very good on that play.
McNairy Central working out of the gun, right, left, and handoff goes to the left side, and that one actually went nowhere. No gain.
That's a Strayhorn in the backfield. He is a large young man.
Second down, gain of a yard on the play. Second down and about 9 yards to go. Looks to be right at the 40-yard line.
Believe so.
Too wide to the right side, wing right. Johnson rolls to the right side, looks, gives the pitch, and he went down in a thud. That carry was by Tyler Luster. They say 5. Be third down and about 4 from the 35. Peabody 7, McNairy 6. We're in the first quarter. Sun shining here.
How about that?
After all that. Third down call coming up here for Jack Johnson. There's a snap out of, he goes straight ahead with it and nothing doing there. Fourth down coming up. That was Luster again on the carry.
That was Luster, Brandon Wolford, and Landon Burkett coming up to make the play. And, Dan, I'm looking for a spot. He didn't gain anything, and I thought he lost a yard.
Put it on the 35.
They're going to give him no gain.
Fourth down coming up, and it appears they're going to go for it. Fair crowd here from Selmer. Out of the gun is Johnson. Wide right, wide left. He's going to keep and run, goes around the corner. He's down. Peabody's football. Right at the 40-yard line. Loss of 2 or 3 on the play. We'll have to see where they got. Here, Terry, you see on our replay,
he's
going to be had.
Read option, and he made the wrong read. But Draquan Vaughn came from his outside linebacker defensive end position, was able to make the play and get the turnover for the Trenton Peabody Golden Tide.
Peabody with the football, first down and 10. Touchdown be nice, wouldn't it?
It would.
Out of the gun, Driggers. Handoffs goes straight up the middle, and he picks up some yards. Looks to be out across the 40. That was Ganaway on the carry.
It was Ganaway. Hatch on the tackle.
Second down coming up. Looks to be about 5. We're guessing. There's a snap. High snap brings it down. Quick handoff went nowhere. Loss on the play. Ganaway on the carry. Went back a couple on that one. They say it at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, blitz by McNairy right there, and they were able to get penetration. I know the ball's wet, but we're having some high snaps, and it's tough, guys. It's a tough night, but it's tough on both teams. So we got to overcome.
And
we
down
will.
here too.
And we're down here too. Ben Hayes will. They'll overcome. He and Sam Driggers will.
There's the snap. Everybody rolls to the left side. And they go to the right, looking for running room. Gets across the 40 to the 45-yard line. And on the carry was number 14, Vandiver. And that should be enough for a first down. They move the chains. Move them this way.
Yeah, drag route by Vandiver comes across the field from the left side. Nice rollout by Sam. Good job setting his feet and made the completion. Vandiver's got sure hands, so good. That's who you want to throw to tonight. He's going to look that ball into his body, and good job picking up the first down.
First and 10 for Peabody. Edging close to midfield. There's the snap. Handoff goes to the left side and gets by into the secondary. Out across the 50. There's a marker down, maybe a late hit.
They're going to get us for holding, so we'll bring that one back. Good job, Ganaway. The hole wasn't there inside, and he bounced out to the outside, but I think they're going to get number 54, Christian Poor, on the hold right there. So it'll be bring it back, be first down, and
Mark 10 down from the point of the infraction. 47-yard line's where they say it is. It's still first down for Trenton Peabody. First down. Snap high. Quick handoff, goes straight up the middle. Not a lot.
Good job of penetration for McNairy, number 48. Hatch in on Massagill. And Massagill led McNairy in tackles last week against Hardin County. Had 10 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and a sack.
Trenton Peabody leading 7-6. We're in the first quarter. Wide to the left for Peabody. Out of the gun is Dreggers. Snap. Hands it off. Not open. Door not open. And no gain on the play. It'll be third down coming up.
Dan, going to be actually a yard loss right there. Just, McNairy's getting good penetration against the interior Peabody line. And, we saw this last week. It took our guys a little while to get going. And Jay Taylor and the offense, they'll make the adjustments.
There's a snap. It's high again. He rolls to the right side, looks down the field. Little push pass incomplete. Pass was intended for Vandiver, and it'll be fourth down coming up here for Peabody. Siler Thornton, look, he had the roll, and he got out to the right side there on the replay. Little pass, probably a wet football, had a lot to do with that one.
Yeah, he was there on the wheel route. Of course, he made a good Vandiver made a good read and cut it short, and like you said, just a wet football and didn't come out of Sam's hand very good.
And the punt is Hicks on the fourth down play. Snap is good, and the punt is away. Down the field it goes. It's going to be picked up at the 15, and he falls with it there. First down and 10 for McNairy Central on their own 15-yard line. And it's 7-6. Peabody leading by 1 here in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, Duncan's Express Pharmacy
brings you that first
brings
quarter.
You this first quarter tonight from Selmer, Tennessee.
Hopefully the rain is done for the evening.
I hope so. I'm looking right back through there, and I see some dark clouds, but hopefully they will bypass us.
Wide to the right, wide left. Johnson working out of the gun. There's a snap. Fakes, keeps, goes right side. A loss on the play of 2. Back to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down and 12 coming up. And nothing ever open there.
No, Keandre Woolfork was able to get penetration. Jason Baskerville did a great job on the read. And I was trying to see who the other one was, but good job by the defensive front.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Snap out of the gun. Goes straight back. Gets some pressure. He's brought down back at the 6. Loss on the play, and it's going to be third down and 19 coming up.
See Draquan Vaughn come from his left side defensive end, standing defensive end, and the right tackle for McNairy never had a chance. Just a speed rush, and Vaughn was able to get by him and make the sack.
Peabody defense looking good here. They move the ball up to the 7-yard line. Johnson working out of the gun, standing back at about the 2. There's the snap. He goes straight back. Little screen pass. It's complete, and he's tripped up at the 9-yard line. And on the carry was number 9, and that is Tyler Luster. And on the stop, a very good play there on the screen, was number 77 to put the final crunch on.
Yeah, good job. London Burkett coming out and made Luster stop, got a hand on him, and then number 77 Wolfork cleaned it up.
Walker into punt formation for McNairy Central, punting out of the end zone. How about a high snap?
How about a block?
High snap. Barely got it away.
I'm not sure we didn't get a...
And it's been touched, and the loose football still loose on the floor, and it belongs to McNairy Central. Tristan Cook. Was it number 4?
Number 4, DeMarcus Key touched the ball, and McNairy was able to get on the loose. He wasn't able to control it and was able to get on the football. And, Dan, I really think we got a hand on this football as we watched the Siler Thornton replay. I know we did because I thought I heard it on the front thing, and I think
we're close enough to it.
I think Key thought that once we touched it there that we needed to get on it, but he could have let that ball go. You know, it's a mistake. We're going to have to – we'll overcome it.
Ball is at the 34-yard line. First down and 10 for McNairy Central. First and 10 for McNairy. Wide right, wide left. Handoff goes to Luster, and he got back to the line, and that is all. His feet nearly flew out from under him. If you see it on the replay, there's the replay on it.
And here comes Draquan Vaughn coming in from the right side this time, right outside linebacker.
He tried to stop.
He's right there. And Luster saw Vaughn, and he didn't want any part of it. And I think we got a timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field with the score, Peabody 7, McNairy Central 6. Located in Trenton, Tennessee, Duncan's Pharmacy Express has been serving the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County since 2016. Duncan's Pharmacy Express, they believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing health care, compounding services to our patients that are customized to meet their needs. Visit Duncan's Pharmacy Express today and let us take care of you. Call 855-0500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitations offers skilled and long-term services. There's a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with a doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehab is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass, south in Trenton. Visit them for your rehab needs or call Katie Burke at her cell 731-694-4215. Anderson Furniture has all your home furnishing needs. Check out the new Snap Together waterproof vinyl tile. Anderson Furniture has many recliners for you to try out so you can be comfortable watching Peabody football. Stop by and see them at 110 High Street in Trenton or call them at 855-1311. Here we go on second down and about 10. 3 wide to the right side, and the quarterback rolls to the right. Looks down the field, little flare pass, incomplete. Third and 10 coming up here for McNairy Central.
Yeah, just a flood route. You had a short route in the flat and a corner route, and that's the corner route's the one that Johnson tried to hit. You had a medium, and long, and he tried to hit the medium guy on about a 10-yard out, and that was number 10, which is Broderick Alexander, the sophomore. Good coverage by Peabody.
3 wide to the right. Out of the gun is Johnson on 3rd and 10. Rolls straight back. Looks down the field. Gets some pressure. Penalty marker down. This is all coming back, and they're going to mark 10 off from there. He got some good yardage, but it's all for naught because they're going to bring it back.
Draquan Vaughn is wreaking havoc on this McNairy Central offensive line. As you look at the Siler Thornton replay, he's going to come off the right edge here from his outside linebacker. Position number 61 just grabs him and holds him right there. That's an easy call. I think I could have made that one.
From
even,
here.
Even with my reader zone. And he's just – Chad Angel had no chance of getting him blocked, and so he did the next best thing. He just grabbed a hold of him and hoped that they didn't see it. But our man Monlo Hodge on the call right there, this officiating crew.
It is 3rd down and long. About 28 if I'm looking pretty close.
You're close.
Ball's back to the 18-yard line. 3rd down and an eternity. 2 wide to the right, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. And that's the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter of play. The score, Peabody 7, McNairy 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
At Case IH, we believe it's our job to provide you with solutions. That's why our Farmall and Maxim tractors, as well as our tools and attachments, are designed with you in mind. From mowing to baling to loading and more, we're here to help turn your to-dos into to-dones. At Case IH, we'll keep your days running smoothly with equipment that's durable, versatile, and highly efficient. No wonder farmers are more loyal to Case IH than any other brand. Visit your local dealer or go to caseih.com/livestock for more.
It's going to be 3rd down and long yardage here for McNairy Central. They trail 7-6 to the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody.
Both teams, as close as the score is, 21 yards total offense in the first quarter for both teams. So it's not been. Oh, absolutely, no doubt. And this is what Brian Franks, he couldn't have asked for anything more than this right here.
Out of the gun, low snap, brings it up, and they reverse it and look around the corner. And the defense of Trenton Peabody, bang, 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 is there. Not a lot of running, but not much gain. And here you see on the replay, quarterback rolls to the left side, then hands it off on the sweep to the right. And there was Luster, and he is going to be hit 3 times and brought down. So McNairy going to punt it away on 4th down and very long yardage.
And I'm going to bet that the Peabody defense was told, stay away from the ball.
It's wet. It's wet, guys. Newcomb, I think, number 55 anyway, high snap, gets it away some way. And it's going to take a roll, and it's going to be down at
44, I think. 43.
43, he says.
43.
He's got a better eye view of it than we do at about the 43-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Golden Tide of Trenton Peabody. Look at the size of those linemen.
Man, I tell you what, we got to get it going, and we got to put a drive together right here. Take advantage of short field.
Dreger's under center. There's a snap, handoff, goes straight ahead, and that's 5 or 6 yards. And on the carry was Ganaway. And the junior picks up about 5, I would guess.
Good job right here by the left side. Ben Hayes, number 70, Blake Menace, getting the hole opened up for Ganaway. And, there's the footing issue. We said it was going to get worse as the night goes on, and there's an example.
The 48-yard line is where they mark it. Ganaway again looks for running room. Turns, twists, turns, and I'm not sure where they're going to mark it. Maybe a pickup of 3.
That's what I'm seeing. Just a counter.
About the 49.
Counter play right here. Good job by Ganaway showing some elusiveness and able to pick up 3 yards and bring up, I believe, 3rd and short, about 3rd and a long 1, maybe a short 2 right here.
Need some extra long cleats tonight.
We absolutely do. Need the 3/4 inch instead of the 1/2 inch tonight.
Driggers under center. Hand off again, goes straight ahead, and they pick up the first down and several more. On the carry was Burkett. Or was that number 4?
No, that's right. You're right. No, it was Burkett. Burkett. We got to find out how he pronounces his name. We're going to be calling his name a lot over the next 3 years for this sophomore.
You got that right.
7 yard.
He can carry the ball.
He can.
And he picked up about 6 or 7 there. And it's 1st and 10 for Peabody.
Now here's somebody we didn't see in the game last week other than on some special teams. We've got Cameron Bonds in the backfield now.
He can carry the ball. There's a snap and straight ahead. Maybe a few.
Good job by Bonds hitting the hole quick. And then, as you said, we saw last year, this young man can take the ball to the end zone on any touch.
Don't underestimate it.
No, another place where Trenton Peabody is just blessed is at the running back position. They've got 4 running backs that they trust to carry the ball.
And Bonds back there again. Wide right, wide left. Driggers under center. There's a snap. There goes Bonds with the ball, and he picks up a couple. Just grinding down the field. People slower in getting up after each and every play. Peabody leading 7-6. Official timeout.
Let's see.
I think they changed the football.
Changing the football. And, you know, after a while, these leather footballs, you really can't get them dry. You know, you can just do the best you can. Hopefully that your guys will be able to hold on to it.
Peabody lined up. Here we go. Bonds back there again. And he fakes. Rolls to the right side. And a little pass is incomplete. He rolled to the right side that time, and nobody home. Driggers with the carry, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, just the waggle pass or bootleg pass off the stretch play and hope to catch McNairy in the flow, but they had one guy that stayed home and he put some pressure on Sam, and you know we got a 1-point lead. We're going to trust their defense.
We're going to punt it away. Hicks into the ball game. There's a snap low, gets it away. And it's angled off to the side and is going to be down somewhere around the 6 or 7 yard line.
I believe that's correct. Alexander down there on the punt return for McNairy. Well, we got them where we want them. We got them backed up. They, other than one play, they haven't had much success on offense. Let's keep them down here, hold them, and make them punt it back to us with a short field. You know, this was the recipe for what we did last week against Milan. And damn, these clouds, as Paul Schultze just pointed out, they're not looking very good.
They're ominous.
They are ominous. That's a good word. I like that word.
Johnson under center.
Watch for screen pass right here.
From about the 7 yard line as best we can tell. Your vantage point is our vantage point. Whistle.
I think we got a timeout by McNairy.
Timeout is called by the Bobcats. Peabody leading 7-6. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
At Raspberry Tire, we can help you with brakes, transmission flushes, interstate battery replacement, all types of suspension repairs, and alignments. We carry several major oil brands and tire brands, including Firestone and Bridgestone. Our service center can balance both passenger car tires and semi-truck tires and fill your tires with nitrogen. With 30 years of towing experience, we can haul small, compact cars to semi-trucks, and we are the only wrecker service in Gibson County with heavy-duty towing and recovery services. Come visit us at 2216 Highway 45 Bypass, Trenton.
McNairy Central back out on the field. And Peabody leading by the score of 7-6. Terry, you said this is where Peabody wanted them.
It is.
Let's see what happens.
I mean, you got them backed up. You got an experienced defense, a very, very good defense. It's time to let them go to work.
Hey, working out of the gun, that's Johnson. From about the 7. There's a quick sweep to the right side and no gain. In fact, I think he lost maybe a yard.
Yeah, Jason Baskerville coming in from his right side defensive end, and see if we can see where the market. There, no gain. That's 3 yards for Luster on 4 carries. Peabody's defense has done an outstanding job getting penetration
Somebody
into the
got their
McNairy
attention,
backfield.
didn't
No, they did.
Out of the gun is Johnson from about the 6-yard line. Long count. Rolls to the right side, turns, looks, tries to find an opening, and he's run over. Johnson on the carry. 9-yard lines where they say. Gained a couple on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down, close to 10. 3rd down and 10. Peabody leading 7-6 over McNairy.
This is what Tab Val wanted out of his defense, put them in 3rd and long situations.
And that's what they got right now. He's almost at the end zone. He rolls to the left side, looks for the opening. He's in trouble, and he's brought down close to the 10. They say a ball was taken away, and a touchdown by Peabody.
So on the Siler Thornton replay, you're going to have Jason Baskerville coming in. He's going to be the one.
Bang, he knocked it free. It's picked up, taken into the end zone by Vaughn.
Yeah, Vaughn and Baskerville, McNairy cannot block him. And guys, I think we got a break right there. I think his knee was down before the ball came out, but
they don't have replay.
They don't have replay, and we're going to take it. We're not going to argue.
Down. Hicks into the
and Paul's
for the extra point. Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect. It's 14-6. Peabody leading here in the 2nd quarter of play. H&R Agri-Power is your local case dealer. They're located at 2217 45 Bypass in Trenton. They have new farm equipment, parts, and other full service for farm equipment. Call them at 855-2232. Trenton Light and Water Department has been serving residents in Trenton since 1910 with 2 new electric substations and a newly renovated state-of-the-art water treatment plant. Trenton Light and Water is proudly serving the community. 14-6 the score. Thank you, Johnny Johnson, for that shot of the board. Just over 6 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Peabody leading 14-6. Peabody going to kick it off again. Hicks says will have the duties.
And Dan, we called it. You know, they got them pinned back in, got them in 3rd and long situations, and let the defense make a play.
Here we go. Long, high kick. Going to be taken to number 7 at about the 20.
He fumbled.
And he fumbled the ball. Who's got it? I think it was knocked out of bounds, would be my guess.
We got an official down. He got clipped. Side judge. Yes, he did. You look at the Siler Thornton replay here. As you said, number 7.
I got to go see Siler Thornton.
Martavius Shields.
Look at that. There he goes, ball stripped free.
By Jason Baskerville.
Did you see the water?
Yeah, the water. Jason Baskerville, who just caused the fumble that led to that ended up in a touchdown, created another fumble right there.
He says, this is fun.
He enjoys that.
Playing in the rain.
And he's just a junior.
Boy, they just reload.
They do.
Here comes McNairy Central. Wide right, wide left, out of the gun. Long count. Johnson looks, hands off, bang. Defense is here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Peabody Golden Tide defense is well represented in Selmer, Tennessee tonight.
Jordan Shepard coming in from his left defensive end, and London Burkett from his middle linebacker position.
Wow.
Nobody even touched Shepard. How do you not block him? I mean, he's standing there. You're out of the pistol. He's giving the ball deep. It's just, I don't understand that.
Here we go. Johnson is the quarterback. Snap. He rolls to the right. Going to keep it himself. Looks for the opening, and he's brought down. A lot of running and not much yardage.
Johnson, the ball carrier for the Bobcats. Good pick up on second down, lose the ball.
A third down coming up.
Up to the Bobcat 34-yard line.
They say at the 34, close to the 35.
Well,
From the 35-yard line, 34-yard line.
I'm going to give him 8. It's
On third
hard
down.
to see.
Here we go. Peabody leading 14-6. Snap, look. Pass almost picked off. Almost picked off by Jones. It's going to be fourth down coming up here again for McNairy Central. About 5 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Peabody leading 14-6. I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement, bringing you the play-by-play here tonight from Selmer, McNairy Central, and Peabody. Next week we are visiting McKenzie. Out of the punt formation is McNairy Central. Good snap. Will he get it away? Barely. Down the field.
No, we
And
blocked
it's blocked.
that. We blocked it. I don't know where it went.
Picked it
We
up
covered
and
it.
takes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Number
Derek.
27, Key. Derek Key.
Well, the young man we expected to make a big play on offense makes a big play on special teams. Cameron Bonds came off the left side and was the one. He went untouched, and he was the one that got the block. Key picked it up and ran it in. Then we scored a touchdown on offense. We scored a touchdown on defense, and 2 on special teams, not 1 on offense. 2 on special teams and 1 on defense.
Ball down, kick up. Kick is perfect. And the score. Peabody 21. McNairy Central 6. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back. Peabody ready to kick it off again. Leading here by the score of 21-6. Somewhere around 4 minutes remaining.
It's a guess. That's
There's
okay.
a kick. Down the field it goes, and it's going to be picked up at about the 10, out to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Cuts his way inside, bang. Oh, my, what a hit from behind. Number 13, Baskerville, comes from behind and does the number.
Yeah, Sanders on the return right there. Jason Baskerville just staying after it and pursuing the play, and, man, he did. He laid the lumber right there.
So here comes McNairy Central, first down and 10. Terry, I'm going to guess it at about the 25-yard line. I'm in a range there.
I think he may be out a little further than that, but
not much.
No, you can see the field's starting to get pretty torn up over there on that side.
Long count. There's a snap, and a pitch goes to the right side, and it's going to be brought down in a hurry.
Yeah, Luster on the carry right there, and number 14, Carson Vanderveer.
Luster was the man in motion, and he slowed down.
Vanderveer, great job shedding the block and then keeping his outside leverage, keep his outside arm free, and was able to get out to keep Luster for no gain.
Second down. In fact, he may have lost a yard or two on that.
I think they gave him a pretty favorable spot.
Here comes McNairy Central to the line. Out of the gun. Johnson fakes, rolls, looks for an opening, and he's hit about 3 times and paid the price.
Good job, Draquan Vaughn, keeping his outside leverage once again. That's one thing, Dana. We talked about it so many times last year about how disciplined this defense is for Tab Val. They keep their outside leverage, keep their outside arm free, take on blocks with their inside, and that's why they're able to shed blocks and make plays.
Peabody leading 21-6 over McNairy. McNairy has the ball on about their 48. Long count. And he keeps and goes straight ahead.
Nothing.
Might have picked up a yard.
Johnson, a ball carrier for the Bobcats. Took a yard on the play, lose the ball.
They're going to give him a yard.
That's generous.
That is generous. Jason Baskerville shedding the block from his defensive end position, making the play.
It's 4th down, and they're going to go in punt formation. Back deep for Peabody is Vanderveer. And
let's block another one.
That'd be fine.
Play clock's under 10. It's
Long
Walker.
count.
Walker on the punter.
There's a snap. This time he did get it away and down the field. Vanderveer takes the fair catch at the 22-yard line on the section of the field that hadn't been used very much. Look how the lines are so clear down here.
You can see things down here. They blocked Bonds on that one. They didn't block him the last one, but they blocked him on that one.
Good idea.
That was a good idea.
Here comes Peabody to the line. Driggers, the sophomore quarterback. This time they come out into an I formation. 2 wide to the right side. Long count. Handoff goes to the tailback, and he's picked up some yardage and got a first down. Out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. That's Ganaway. They say it was short of the first down. I don't see how, but
well, yeah, he
it.
came down about the 31. That's he's a little short. Offensive line starting to get good push up front.
Driggers out of the gun. Ganaway again. Gets out front and picks up the first down to about the 35. Should be a first down. First down for Trenton Peabody. And a timeout is called. Timeout on the field. Peabody leading 21-6. Raspberry Tire and Service Center offers tires, alignments, oil changes, and all sorts of automotive services. They also have a wrecker service from cars, trailers, and semi-trucks. Raspberry Tire and Auto Service is located on the bypass in Trenton. Call them at 855-0099. 1 minute, 29 seconds remaining here in the first half of play, and Peabody leading by the score of 21-6. The Gibson Farmers Co-op has all your farm supply needs. But did you know they also have auto service and a small engine shop? The Gibson Farmers Co-op has a gift shop and offers baby and bridal registry. They have a curbside pickup. Visit Gibson County Co-op in Trenton. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service video service specializing in live broadcasts from live Union University basketball on television, high school sporting events on Facebook. Worthy Road Studios can stream your event. Call Paul at 499-1730. So here we go with just over a minute and a half remaining in the first half of play. Driggers under center. Gives a handoff and fumbled it and caught it back in the air. That's Ganaway, and he lost. And there you can see how wet the field is. And that one just bounced the right way, Terry.
Yeah, it did. Good job of McNairy getting off the block. Blake Menace and was able to make Ganaway lose about 4 yards right there.
It'll be second down at about 14 from about the 31. Snap out of the gun. Driggers rolls to the right side, puts a pass up down the field. It's complete and out of bounds quickly. Brought down. And pass was complete to number 18, Ganaway. And Terry, I'm looking at yardage, and you're looking at the play. That's close.
Yeah, I'm watching the guy over here. We're going to get a first down out of it. I was just trying to kind of figure out how many yards we got on the play. I'm guessing that's somewhere right around 19. That's what we're going to give him. And, you know, folks, forgive us. We're doing the best that we could do with
no yardage on the field, and we can't see it.
Yeah, we can't see the yard markers, and it's just tough sledding for everybody tonight. We're going to get through it. Peabody leads 21-6. And, Dan, you know, I really thought before that play that Shane Jacobs was just going to, you know, let's go to the half up 21-6. But he told Jay Taylor, hey, we're going to take a shot, and if it works, we might look at some more. And
it worked.
It worked. So that's why you're seeing the timeout. You see Jay Taylor, the offensive coordinator, conversing with his offense, giving them the play. And, you know, we've said it before, and we'll say it many times over. Peabody is so fortunate to have the coaching staff that they have, not just Shane Jacobs, but he has surrounded himself with very good assistants, and they all work for each other, and that's a first-class program.
There's the snap. Looks down the field, fires it down the field, and it is
caught.
Complete. Complete down close to the 10.
15 I think.
15-yard line.
15, I think.
Watch this catch. He picked it out of the sky. Driggers, good pass by Driggers. Down the field, and it was complete down to the 15-yard line, and that was number 18, Ganaway. There's a snap, and it's fumbled, and he's brought down quickly. Busted play.
Yeah.
Back to the 25 they go with it. And I think Peabody's taking another timeout.
Yeah, Paul, is there any way we can run the catch play back one more time? No? Okay. Just a great catch, great concentration by Malik Ganaway right there, wet football. He had a step on the defender. You know, Sam's rolling to his left, rolling to his weak side. Great job squaring his shoulders and getting the football down to Malik.
Homeowners, auto, farm, life, Medicare supplements, and financial services. Going on 16 years, they're ready to serve you with your insurance needs. See Amy Greer at State Farm today or call her at 855-0433. And with 8 locations in West Tennessee, Christian Family Medicine can locally meet your medical needs. Christian Family Medicine is located in Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie. Visit them soon. Here we go.
17 seconds left, 17.1.
Driggers at the gun, brings a high snap down, rolls to the right, looks toward the corner, and the pass is incomplete. Pass was intended for Derek Key. And incomplete. Look at the snaps.
Yeah.
Got to bring those down.
Derek Key's about 6'5", 6'6" basketball player. Knows how to go up and attack the football. And so I think that's what we got, third down and, 20, 21 with probably about 12.
Ball right at the 25-yard line.
11 or 12 seconds.
They'll go for the end zone again. And Driggers Wide right, wide left. Good snap. There's a little
Screen.
pass straight up the middle for a screen, and he brought down, and Ganaway is brought down, a gain of about 5 maybe on the play, and that's the end of the first half. End of the first half of play, the score, Peabody 21, McNairy 6, 60-second break coming your way. You're watching Trenton Peabody football.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Besides having farm supplies, Gibson Farmers Co-op also has tire and automotive service, as well as a small engine shop. But did you know that Gibson Farmers Co-op has a great gift shop with bridal and baby registry? Come check us out at Gibson Farmers Co-op. We even have curbside service. Gibson Farmers Co-op.
Back here at halftime, where Trenton Peabody leads by the score of 21-6 over McNairy Central, and in a soggy field where the middle of the field's already gone, so they'll have a lot of work to do to repair this field for next week here in Selmer. Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years at their location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, and after-hours emergency services, and they offer vaccinations. They also offer free Medicare Part D plan selection assistance because plans and coverage change each year. At Eddie's Pharmacy, the phones are answered by people, not machines. Call them at 855-1000. Attorney Bradley Owens at Hardy, Martin & Owens will handle personal injury, divorce, and family law, criminal defense, wills, and estates. Bradley is experienced in all courts in West Tennessee with 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson. And they're conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many attorneys will give you their personal cell phone, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell phone number is 731-234-2400. Give him a call. Elite Dental has locations in Trenton and Jackson. Trenton location is at 2066 Highway 45 Bypass. Their phone number is 855-1053. Visit them for all your dental needs at Elite Dental. Our smiles say it all. Seiler Thornton Insurance Agency represents several different insurance companies, so they have flexibility to shop for your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. They even handle Worthy Road Studios business insurance and workers' comp. Call them today or stop by for a free quote. Call 855-9955 or the Trenton office at 892-3731 for the Dyer office. And Worthy Road Studios is our full-service video service specializing in live broadcasts, and that's who we work for. From live Union University basketball on television to high school sporting events on Facebook, Worthy Road Studios can stream your event. Call Paul at 499-1730. That is Worthy Road Studios. And Terry, finally, the Gibson Farmers Co-op has everything you need in farm supply for your farm that you have.
That I have.
But did you know that they also have auto service and small engine shop? The Gibson Farmers Co-op has a gift shop, and they offer baby and bridal registry. They also have curbside pickup. Visit the Gibson County Co-op in Trenton. I got to go by there.
We do.
I got to find out about the bridal registry.
That I want you. You got to inform us on that. Get that done before next Friday night.
Yes, you could have gotten your bride when you got married.
I could have.
About
Hey.
3 ton of 6-12-12.
You know, I tell you what, she would appreciate it. She would really appreciate some pumpkins is what she really wants. If we could get some pumpkins to grow in our garden and me not mow them down with a lawnmower.
Oh, you did that, huh?
Evidently. That's what she said anyway. So
I get blamed a lot for things like that.
Yeah, I think I just think they didn't grow very good. So, you know.
I'm going to tell her different. Okay.
You don't have to tell her she's listening, I promise you. And I'll get a text about that here just in about 2 minutes as soon as she
she knows who got the pumpkin.
She does, absolutely.
Peabody leading 21-6, and this has been an odd game. First of all, because of the condition of the field. Just before kickoff, we had a tremendous rain here in Selmer, and that affected everything. We haven't had a whole lot of time during practice to practice on a wet field.
No.
And it makes a difference not only for Peabody, for McNairy Central as well.
It does. And one thing that I can say, and I know this because of what we went through last year with the Memphis Fairleigh and a couple of other games, is I do know that Peabody does wet ball drills throughout the week. And I'm sure when Shane Jacobs and Jay Taylor saw this prediction of rain and prediction of the weather for tonight, that was something that they did. And you know, it's been tough going for both teams, really, for both the offenses. The defenses have definitely won the first half. Trenton, Peabody just happened to have won the special teams also with 2 touchdowns on special teams. Dan, I do have one update from down the road in Adamsville, and man, this might come as a little bit of a surprise to everybody. I think they're dealing with the wet field too. Hardin County 7, Adamsville nothing. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. So
Whoa.
A little bit closer than what we thought or what I was expecting. After watching Hardin County, I saw Hardin County on film because that's who McNairy played, and I also saw a little film on Adamsville just because I was had a little free time one day. So you know, it's thanks to Hardin County Superintendent Michael Davis for that update. So tight game, a little tighter than I was expecting down there, but I'm sure the weather is playing a part in that score as well as it is here.
You know, most of the games were played yesterday. One will be played tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I believe, is kickoff time for that game. Also, Terry, next week is a big game for Trenton Peabody as we will travel next week a little closer to Trenton, and that'll be at McNairy Central.
And McKenzie.
I mean, at McKenzie, home of the Rebels.
Home of the Rebels.
I had the location, and another town came in.
Yeah, that's right. You're correct. We will be traveling to McKenzie next week. You know, McKenzie 1-0 going into tonight. They defeated Huntington. Now, this is not your ordinary Huntington team. They're down a little bit, but anytime McKenzie beats Huntington in football, it's something. And I know the people in McKenzie are very happy, very excited. They're supposed to square off against West Carroll tonight. I don't have a score. I don't know if they're played. I don't know if it's been canceled, if it's been moved. I have no idea. Did not get any word. And you're right, Beach and Henry County are going to play tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock at Milan, playing on the turf at Milan.
Why?
I believe, from what I've been told, because Milan wasn't going to charge them anything to use the field. They just wanted the concessions. And so that's going on tomorrow. Last night, as you said, there was a plethora of games that were played last night. USJ defeated Union City 35-3. South Gibson, who was defeated by Lexington last week, took it out on TCA 37-0. Now listen to this score, Dan. Jackson Christian 70, Chester County 34. 104 points scored in that game.
Paul was there.
Paul was there. Was that a late night last night, Paul? At Jackson Christian? He said it was busy on the scoreboard. Scottshill over Bolivar 20-14. Dyersburg shut out Brighton 35-0. Dyer County 42, O'Brien Central 12. Westview 44, Gibson County 14, a team that will play later on in the season. Halls, another team that will play later on in the season, over Humboldt 33-0. Covington 20, Haywood 13. In a low-scoring affair, Greenfield defeated Hollow Rock Brewston 6-0, and Lexington defeated Riverside 38-7 in Parsons last night.
Terry, we've been reading in the paper and looking on the internet. Shelby County may not be playing football at all this year, and that's up in the air. Madison County, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knows, and thank you to my good friend Kevin Ward, the head coach at Crockett County, just sent me a text that West Carroll and McKenzie was canceled due to COVID. So I don't know if one side or the other, if it was both of them or what. And Kevin, thank you for that update. Dan, that could be something that we need to be keeping up with, depending on the timing of this, because the quarantine or the quarantine time is 14 days, and it's at least 14 days as long as you don't start showing symptoms, and that could have an effect on our game next Friday night versus McKenzie. Now, the way I understand the rule, and Kevin, I know you're still listening, so you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that if a team has to not play, I don't want to use the word forfeit because they don't forfeit. It goes down as a non-contest. Now, once you get to the playoffs, if a team can't play due to a COVID outbreak, then that team, unfortunately, is going to have their season end. So, 2020, Dan, has been a strange year.
Well, we're here in Selmer tonight instead of Trenton.
Instead of Trenton.
Because of COVID. We were supposed to be playing Sheffield tonight, but had to put a game together here, and fortunately able to come to McNairy County.
Right, and to go back to what you said before as far as Shelby County, they're not starting fall sports at least until, I believe the date is September the 18th. And then I'm going to tell you, it won't surprise me if they don't play at all down there this fall.
If you can't start till the 18th, how in the world are you going to play?
I agree with you. I agree with you. How are you going to determine who goes to the playoffs and
that's true.
Things such as that?
Let's take a break, and we'll be right back.
Believe it or not, insurance has become one of the largest parts of most family budgets. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, that seems expensive? At Seiler Thornton Agency, we represent several different insurance companies, so we have the flexibility to shop your coverages and find the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for over 20 years. We are proud to be a Trenton business, and we love to support the Peabody Golden Tide. Call us today or stop by for a free quote. Seiler Thornton Agency. Our business is you.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
At Hardy, Martin & Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at this location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, vaccinations such as pneumonia, shingles, B12, and flu, which is now available. If you are having a new baby or grandchild, don't forget your Tdap vaccination for whooping cough. We also offer free Medicare Part D plan selection assistance because plans and coverages change each year. Even a change in your medication may mean you need to change your plan. And at Eddie's Pharmacy, the phones are answered by people, not machines.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about how much value their insurance companies deliver. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Amy Greer in Trenton can help you get to a better state, because she will talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call Amy Greer in Trenton and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Families turn to Christian Family Medicine for their everyday medical needs. Vaccines for children, sports physicals for teenagers, or an annual exam for mom. They're here for you. They welcome patients of all income levels, including those on TennCare.
Hi, I'm Drew Brown, a physician assistant at Christian Family Medicine. The next time you need medical care, visit us at one of our 8 locations: Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie.
To learn more, go to ChristianFamilyMed.com. That's ChristianFamilyMed.com.
Duncan's Pharmacy is celebrating their 47th year in business this year. In January 2016, they opened Duncan's Express Pharmacy inside of the Trenton Medical Center as a second location. We are proud to serve the communities of Trenton, Humboldt, and Gibson County. At our pharmacy, we believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing healthcare services to our patients that are customized to meet their individual needs. Our aim has always been to provide the very best prescription service at the most reasonable price. Try Duncan's Pharmacy for your next prescription, and you will be glad you did.
Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is a newly renovated 4-star facility in Trenton. It is the only Eden and Bronze facility within 200 miles of West Tennessee. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation offers skilled and long-term services. There is a nurse practitioner in the facility 5 days a week who works in conjunction with the doctor. Virtual providers are also available. You can call at 855-4500. Trenton Health and Rehabilitation is located at 2036 Highway 45 Bypass South in Trenton. Come visit us for your rehab needs.
Back here at McNairy Central High School in Selmer, Tennessee, Peabody, as you can see there, leads by the score of 21-6. Next week, we're at McKenzie, and scheduled time is 7 o'clock at McKenzie High School.
Region opener.
Yes, and a very, very big ball game for everybody. Okay, Terry, the pumpkin killer. What do you see happening here in the second half?
I see a lot of the same thing on offense. I don't see Jay Taylor getting very impatient. I think we're going to stay patient. Don't be surprised if we go to a bigger back. Just instead of going, and we may not. I thought we might do that last week, and we didn't. We just gave Ganaway the ball about 37 times. But I think you'll see the same thing. I think we're going to run the football. I think the second half is where the Peabody offensive line is going to get better push, enforce their will. And I think out of Tab-Val's defense, you're going to continue to see the same thing that you've seen in the first 6 quarters of play this season. Just a dominating flight of the football, and we're going to see that first as Peabody will kick off.
Peabody leading here by the score of 21-6, and here, this is a hey, let's throw it in there game. And we were talking earlier at dinner tonight, Terry. This could become a number 2 game for either one of these teams.
It could. It's a good game for both teams. It's kind of a homecoming of sorts for Ben DeCara, who's on the staff at Trenton Peabody. He played here. I'd lie to you if I tried to give you a year, but I remember I was coaching in Lexington when he was playing here, and he was a very good player. So you never know. It could be.
I remember calling that name out broadcasting the game, so shows how old I am. There's the kickoff as we start the third quarter of play. It's picked up down there, and hello, how are you? And brought down quickly. Number 6 is Whitten. And
Carson Vanderveer on the tackle.
How many times you said that?
Oh, quite a few.
1st and 10 for McNairy. 34, he says. So we'll use that. We'll start at the 34 for McNairy Central. And it's 1st down and 10 for the Bobcats. Ready for the snap out of the gun is Johnson. 3-man down front. He fakes the handoff. Little pass knocked down and incomplete. 2nd down and 10 from the 34-yard line.
I believe Connor Gatlin was the one who got a paw up, as you see.
Watch this. There's the snap.
Siler Thornton replay.
Fake.
Yeah, that's who it was, number 73. And not only did he get a hand up, man, he was pushing that offensive guard just right back into Johnson's lap.
Peabody with 3 down front. And out of the gun is Johnson. Man goes in motion to the left side. There's a snap. Johnson keeps, makes the pitch, and down he goes. Pick up a 4, maybe. And on the carry was number 9. That is Luster on the flip.
And once again, Carson Vanderver coming up from his safety's positions you see here on the Siler Thornton replay. And
it's a gain of 2.
Gain of 2, so he got back or got 2 yards, so we got 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 coming up here for McNairy Central. Johnson barks the signals. Rolls to the right, looks down the field, passes, I think, incomplete, and it is. 4th down coming up. So, McNairy didn't generate much, and they went away from what they had in the game plan, came out here in the 3rd quarter totally looking different.
Yeah, they did, and, I think Brian Franks is just trying to find something to get some consistency. The big plays are nice, but you know, in order to have scoring drives, especially against a team like Trenton Peabody, you've got to have consistency. And they haven't had it tonight.
Pressure on the snapper, and he brings it high.
Oh, we got
Gets
that
it
one
away,
again.
the ball's blocked. And it's picked up down there by Peabody, of course. Tristan Cook, he says, on the recovery.
And it was Bonds again, Dan, coming in from this left side, as they didn't get a block on him. And I'm telling you, he's so fast that he can almost beat the ball back there. Walker really didn't have an opportunity at all to get that punt off.
I'm guessing at the 25. Terry, I'm ready to be corrected if I'm wrong.
26. 26.
That's not bad. There's a handoff, goes to Ganaway, who breaks into the secondary and then slips and falls, but he picks up good yardage.
Yeah, he's just, he's a step away. You see here on the Siler Thornton replay, running the counter, pulling the backside guard, backside tackle, good kick out, and good wraparound by Shelton Hopkins.
One
step.
step.
You see right there, he's one step and one move from taking that ball to the house.
The 2nd down in short yardage coming up here for Peabody.
Looks like he gained about 8 right there.
You can see the sticks. We're in the 3rd quarter. Peabody leading 21-6. There's a snap, Ganaway. Ganaway spins and heads toward the corner and gets down close to, appears to be about the 8.
Same play, same result. Great job pulling. You see here on the Siler Thornton Agency replay. We're going to pull the backside guard. A good kick out right there and wrap around by Shelton Hopkins once again. Great spin move to get out of a tackle right there by Ganaway.
What a
and
job.
He got down to the 11 right there, Dan. So
what a job for Trenton by the offensive line of Trenton Peabody. Here we go again. Why not try it again? This time he goes up the middle. That's Ganaway, and he gets down, looks to be about the 3-yard line.
More of an isolation play right here as you've got Ethan Ray leading up through the hole. Right, kick out. That was more of a kick out, a power play right there. And good
down
job.
About the 3.
He's down to, I think they're giving him, you're right, they're giving him down to the 3.
So Peabody threatening again. 21-6. Peabody leading.
Going to a little bigger back in London Burkett right here.
Here comes Burkett, and there goes Burkett with the ball, and he goes straight up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. Touchdown, Christian Family Medicine touchdown. And Peabody now leads 27-6. Hicks will be on to attempt the point after. That was Burkett.
The Trenton Medical point after.
Trenton Health and Rehab.
Excuse me, Trenton
There's a
Health and
Trenton
Rehab. Trenton
Health
Health and Rehab.
and
There we go.
extra point.
Bear with us. We'll get them out there.
There Hicks goes, and that one is perfect. And Peabody leads by the score of 28-6. We'll be back in 1 minute.
At Anderson Furniture Floor Covering, we would love to thank the people of Gibson County for allowing us to serve you for 69 years. During football season, there is never a better place to be than sitting in your recliner watching the game. Come visit us at 110 High Street in Trenton and check out our large selection of furniture and floor coverings. Good luck, Peabody Sports.
At Case IH, we believe it's our job to provide you with solutions. That's why our Farm All and Maxim tractors, as well as our tools and attachments, are designed with you in mind. From mowing to baling to loading and more, we're here to help turn your to-dos into to-dones. At Case IH, we'll keep your days running smoothly with equipment that's durable, versatile, and highly efficient. No wonder farmers are more loyal to Case IH than any other brand. Visit your local dealer or go to caseih.com/livestock for more.
Ready for the kickoff, Hicks. And down the field. It's going to be picked up down there, and he goes to the left side. And hello, how are you? Paid the price for that one. On the carry, on the return, was number 7. That was Shields. 9:08 remaining in this third quarter of play. Third quarter action brought to you by Anderson Furniture. And Peabody leading 28-6.
Yeah, Easley and Vaughn on the tackle there for the Golden Tide. We said Vaughn's name a lot tonight. He's played well
been
tonight.
there.
He has been there. He's played well tonight.
Out of the gun is Johnson. Long count, snap. Quick handoff goes to the left side, and he's hit once, hit twice, brought down. Good run and good pickup for McNairy Central.
Got a flag.
There is a marker down.
Good job you see here on the Siler Thornton replay.
Tyler Luster.
Yeah, Shepard really got held right there. That may be what they called, because without that block or without that hold, the play doesn't develop.
They bring it back.
I think we're going to have holding. We'll stay on him for
on
a second.
McNairy,
Yeah,
that'll be 10 yards from the infraction.
I'm telling you, it was right there against Jordan Shepard, the left defensive end for the Peabody Golden Tide. He was fighting off the block to go make the play, and the guy just basically grabbed a hold of his shirt, of his jersey, and Shepard was outside to get out of the frame, was able to get outside of the frame of the right tackle, and that's a hold every time. Shepard's played well tonight. We haven't called his name a whole lot. There was one time I missed him a little earlier, but he's played well at his strong side defensive end.
Peabody with 3 down front. Out of the gun. And Johnson looks down the field, avoids the tackle. He's in trouble. And he is brought down. No gain on the play. Well, he says maybe a yard, and he's got a better view of it than I do, because have you noticed that all the action has been down on the other side of the field?
Yeah. It has, and good job by Johnson just kind of keeping it alive, as you see on the Siler Thornton replay there, keeping it alive, and as you said, at least not losing yardage.
I hope Peabody keeps them down on that end of the field.
I'm going to be fine with it for that quarter, and then the next quarter we'll play down here a while.
Here Johnson working out of the gun. There's the snap, rolls right side, looks. Hello, how are you? He's brought down for a sack, and that's going to be a 4th down play.
Jason Baskerville from his weak side defensive end. Once again, you see here on the Siler Thornton Agency instant replay, he's going to come off just a speed rush, and once again beats Angel, the left tackle. And Angel's just sitting over there. He's shaking his head, grabbing his face mask, saying, what have I got to do to block this guy? And Jason Baskerville.
There's been a lot of people.
There has been a lot of people that said that. And a great job, 7-yard loss on that play.
This must be third down.
It is 3rd and 27, I believe.
There's a snap. Handoff goes to the left side, and his feet's taken out from under him.
Third down, ball carrier for the Bobcats.
Trenton Peabody.
Is
Shields on the carry. And now it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, just a sweet play, just something conservative, try to get a little yardage.
Got a player down.
And I believe we do have a player down.
And while they do that, we'll do this. 8 locations in West Tennessee. Christian Family Medicine can locally meet your medical needs. Christian Family Medicine has locations in Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie. Visit them soon. Homeowners, auto, farm, life, Medicare supplements, and financial services going on 16 years. They're ready to serve you with your insurance needs. See Amy Greer at State Farm today or call her at 855-0433. Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and the local location for 13 years. Offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, and after-hours emergency service and vaccinations. They also offer free Medicare Part D plan selection assistance because plans and coverage change each year. At Eddie's Pharmacy, the phones are answered by people, not machines. Call them at 855-1000. Do we have an idea of the player that's down? It's a Peabody player.
It's either Johnson or Woolfolk. I can't see, but you see trainer Ross Pope out there with him. Shane Jacobs squatted down, and I think they're down around the ankle, but now they're up around the knee, so it's kind of losing either Woolfolk or Braxton Johnson for any period of time would be a hit, and I think it's going to be Johnson.
78.
He's up, and he's walking pretty tender on that, but I would say he's not putting any weight on there, but that's a large young man, so it's, I understand why he's not wanting to put he comes in about 3:30.
And he is walking off on his own
walking
power.
off on his own, and so that's a positive sign for Trenton Peabody right here. And I believe we're going to have a new punter in the game. Jake Ash, a sophomore, is going to give it a go from punt position.
Pressure's on the snapper right here.
No doubt it is. And see, watch 28 right here. I guarantee you they told number 5 right there, you block 28 if you don't do anything else.
He better, can he? Here we go. There's the snap.
And
Didn't block it. Bad snap over his head. And who's got the football?
It's going to be a
and it's going to be a safety, 2-pointer plus the football. And Peabody leads by the score of 30 to 6. 30 to 6, and Peabody will take the free kick.
Dan, you called it. The pressure's on the snapper. It was a high snap you see here on the Siler Thornton replay. Oh, yeah, very high snap. Ash really never had an opportunity. And I'm going to tell you something. Nobody feels worse about that right now than that snapper. I've done that before. That's not an easy, and I've done that before too. Snapped it over his head with a wet football.
That's easy done.
That's very easily done. Especially if you've had a couple of punts blocked, and as a center, you're thinking, okay, I got to put a little extra on this to make sure that he can get it off. And so you put a little extra on it, but you hold on to it just a tad bit too long, and it goes over the punter's head.
30 to 6 the score, Peabody leading, and McNairy Central will be having the free kick from the 20.
Dan, with about a minute to go in the half, Hardin County intercepts the pass and runs it back 75 yards as Adamsville was driving. And so now that puts Hardin County up 14-0. About a minute left to go in the first half. They're behind us for some reason.
Here comes the free kick. Down the field it goes, and they're going to let it. Nope, picked up back there. And across the 40, across the 50. And brought down about the 47-yard line inside the territory of McNairy Central. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Peabody.
Great lesson for younger players watching. Watch Carson Vandiver as he starts to get in traffic. He puts both hands on that wet football and holds it tight to his body. And that's a great lesson for you younger football players out there if you think you might be running kicks back. You get in traffic, put both hands on that football.
I tried to get outfielders to catch it with 2 hands.
Absolutely.
There's a snap, and there goes Ganaway running to one roadblock and then tried another one and picked up some pretty good yardage.
Good job on the power play. Power play to the left you see here on the Siler Thornton replay.
47 to the 45, makes it
Ethan
down
Ray,
to close to the 42. Pick up about 5, I guess, on the play.
I think they're going to give him 5 to the 43.
It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 43. Here comes Peabody to the line. The Golden Tide leading 30-6. There's a snap. There goes Bonds. And he heads for the corner and picks up the 1st down with a few to spare. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Trenton Peabody. I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement, bringing you the play-by-play here from Don Whitaker Stadium in Selmer, Tennessee, with Peabody leading 30-6. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Peabody.
10-yard gain for Bonds right there. And Dan, just like we saw last week, you're starting to see the Trenton Peabody offensive line starting to enforce their will.
There we go. There goes Bonds again. Straight up the middle. Straight up the gut. Gets down to about the 20, it looks like.
Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, and that's what Cameron Bonds did right there. He just took it and went right up the middle.
He waits.
On the power, a little bit of a power play right there.
Straight up the middle, and was the door open for him at the line?
Open. Connor Meadows pulling around from his left guard, opening the hole right there for him.
Terry, that offensive line for Trenton Peabody, we don't say enough about them and the job that they do.
No, we don't. And, you know, it's deep. That's the thing about it. It's so deep.
There's a snap. Goes to Bonds again. He goes up the middle. Picks up 6-7 yards again. Man. Cameron Bonds, a junior.
Same play.
Same song, second verse.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you know, if they're give him 8 yards right there, and if they can't stop it, then let's just keep doing it.
Johnny Johnson up on top.
Doing a great job.
We're using his work mostly in this game down to our left. There's the snap, and the handoff goes to Bonds again. They got him by the shirt that time and drug him down, one of the linemen for McNairy.
Yeah, number 63, Tyler Plunk, junior defensive lineman, was able to come in. And that's the only thing about Cameron. He probably doesn't weigh 150 pounds soaking wet. So if you get a hold of him.
He's soaking wet right now.
He is soaking wet right now. That's a good point. Good job by the Peabody, or excuse me, by the McNairy defensive line. No gain. So still got 3rd and 2. Got Burkett in there going to a little bigger back right here.
Here we go. There's a snap, and there goes Burkett. Straight up the middle, same play again. He picks up maybe 3.
Handoff on 3rd down for the Tide. Able to pick up the 1st down. It'll be
1st and 10.
Yeah, it's the power play. You've got a power isolation. Actually, you've got Ray leading through. You got Meadows pulling around. And then you've got a bigger back in Burkett, and he only knows one way to go, and that's straight ahead. Got 3 yards and a 1st down.
Got it to about the 5-yard line.
I think we're on the 10, Dan. Yeah.
It's 1st and go.
Yes.
There's a snap, and Bonds tried to cut it in, and then, buddy, it was wide open for him, and his feet slid out from under him. If he had some traction then, it was another touchdown.
It really is. I mean, and it's so fun. I love watching him run. I love watching Ganaway also, but I love watching Bonds as he was still able to pick up a couple of yards right there.
So it's 2nd and go for Peabody. Peabody in the white jerseys tonight, showing the wet field. And there goes Bonds again up the middle and into the end zone. Yes. Touchdown, Tide. Touchdown, Tide. And that touchdown brought to you by Christian Family Medicine.
Counter play right here. You see Meadows pulling around. Great cutback by Cameron Bonds and in for the 8-yard touchdown.
Hicks in to attempt the extra point. It's 36-6. Extra point brought to you by Trenton Health and Rehab.
Trenton Health and Rehab extra point. That is correct.
Ball down, kick up, kick is perfect again by Hicks. 37-6 the score. Here's the replay.
See the counter plays. You see Bonds take 1-2 jab steps to the left and cuts it back to the right, and then saw the cutback lane back to the left and was able to get it into the end zone. And, you know, Dan, we've been playing however much time we got left in the third quarter. But we're sitting here now. The score is 37-6, 16 points, 2 touchdowns and a safety. And with 2:44 left to go in the 2:44 left to go in the third quarter. And once again, it's just the third quarter is Trenton Peabody's quarter.
They own it.
They do own it.
37-6. And Seiler Thornton Insurance Agency represents several different insurance companies, so they are flexible to shop for your coverage and find you the best value. Seiler Thornton Agency has been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County. Here's the kickoff. A squibber down the field, and it's covered up down there. And McNairy Central will have the football.
That was Parker Vernon kicking off for Peabody.
They've been taking care of insurance needs in Gibson County for 20 years. They also handle workman comp and Worthy Road Studios business insurance. Call them today or stop by for a free quote. 855-9955 in Trenton or 692-3731 in Dyer. Seiler Thornton Insurance.
You know, Dan, we talk about the depth of Peabody's offensive line. We talk about the depth at running back. They got depth at kicker. They got 3 kickers. And we saw all 3 of them last year. Hicks, Vernon, and we haven't seen Chase Minton yet, but I bet we will before the season's over with.
Very talented group. There's the snap. And to the left side he goes. And a lot of motion, Terry, but not a lot of yards.
No, you know, you can try to dress it up all you want, but when it comes down to it, this game is all about blocking and tackling, and McNairy's not doing a lot of blocking, and Peabody's doing a lot of tackling. So that's why you end up with a 37-6 score.
Working out of the gun is McNairy Central. That's Johnson. He's got a couple of runners back there with him. There's a snap. He goes to the right side, looks, takes the flip, and he breaks through into the secondary. Off to the races, to the 50, to the 45, and he's shoved out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. Broke into the secondary. I think they're going to mark it out at the 8-yard line.
Yeah,
there's Luster on the carry.
It was good read by Johnson right here. Pitched the ball, a little block in the back right there that didn't get called, but that's okay. It's one of those things. Luster's a good back, and good job by Key, DeMarcus Key, saving the touchdown on the 52-yard run.
Down to the 8-yard line where it's 1st and goal for McNairy Central. Out of the gun with 2 running backs there as well, and there's a quick handoff, and he picks up maybe a yard to the 7. 2nd down and goal.
That was Jake Ash on his first carry of the night, and he got a yard. Draquan Vaughn.
It was a hard fought yard.
It was a hard fought yard. There was another block in the back, but, you know, Draquan Vaughn in on the tackle on first contact.
Down to the 7-yard line, second down and go for the Bobcats of McNairy Central, coming up on a 1 minute remaining in the third quarter of play. There's a snap, handoff to the tailback, gets it down to about the 3. Third down and goal from the 3 for McNairy Central.
Shields on the carry right there. Good job by him. Good maintaining his leg drive after first contact, which was made by sophomore Ed Burns in at defensive tackle right now. 4-down territory.
Here we go. And he rolls the snap back there. Bad snap. And they're going to pay the price for it back to the 7-yard line. Roll the snap back. And they're very fortunate that it rolls straight.
Yeah, yes, they are.
Back to the 7, 4th down and goal from the 7-yard line. 2 seconds, 1 second. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. End of the third quarter of play. We'll go to the other end of the field.
Of course.
And the score is Peabody 37. And the Bobcats of McNairy Central 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Raspberry Tire, we can help you with brakes, transmission flushes, interstate battery replacement, all types of suspension repairs, and alignments. We carry several major oil brands and tire brands, including Firestone and Bridgestone. Our service center can balance both passenger car tires and semi-truck tires and fill your tires with nitrogen. With 30 years of towing experience, we can haul small, compact cars to semi-trucks, and we are the only wrecker service in Gibson County with heavy-duty towing and recovery services. Come visit us at 2216 Highway 45 Bypass, Trenton.
Well, we start the fourth quarter of play. And let me find the sheet. The fourth quarter is brought to you by H&R Agri-Systems. Peabody 37, McNairy 6.
You know, Dan, just like we saw last week, with Milan jumping out to a 13-0 lead, McNairy jumped out 6-0. Now Peabody scored 37
unanswered points.
Little muddle huddle here. I think the ball's over there. There we go. Reverse.
There's the reverse. Tries
we got
to
a
cut
flag,
it in, and we got a hold.
Yeah, we got a hold. They can get excited if that thing's coming back.
We could have called that from here.
I think we did. So that's going to put it back to the around 15, 16, somewhere right in there. You see the Siler Thornton replay right here. Number 6 right here, just holding Carson Vanderver right there. Carson's trying to get off of him, and yeah, that's like you said, we could have called it from here.
That'll be 10 yards from the infraction. Probably that was close to the goal line. It may bring it to the 10.
Well, it's going to be back on I think it happened around the 6, so yeah, it's going to be back 4th and 16 from the 16.
So they got 4th down here. That makes the task a little harder.
It does.
Johnson works out of the gun. Snap, a good one, brings it straight back, looks, fires it toward the corner down there, and it is incomplete, and Peabody will take over on downs from the 16.
Had a receiver open down there. Number 6, Michael Witten had gotten behind the Peabody corner, and they could have actually called another hold over here. As you see, number 4, DeMarcus Key, the ball was a little bit further than I think what he expected, and
Coach Val sees that.
Oh, he will not be a happy camper. I can tell you right now. If you're a blade of grass off, he's not happy.
That's why he
does
such a wonderful job.
That's right. That's why this defense is as good as it is.
11:45 remaining in the ball game. Peabody leading 37-6. There's a snap to Driggers, and there's a run straight up the middle, and he hit once, twice. And that was Bonds again. That young man can scat.
He can. Just a counter play right here. Actually, more of it's a power play. That's a power play right there. Ethan Ray was able to get all the way through the hole and have to turn around and find somebody to block. Good job by the offensive line right there for getting him gaining 11 yards.
If you catch him, you better get him down the waist and hold on.
You sure better.
Up under center is Driggers. And a handoff straight ahead. Looks like Bonds again.
I was going to say 14-0 at the half, Hardin County Adams. Better job there by the McNairy defensive front. Getting some penetration and blowing that play up and holding Bonds to no gain right there.
Second down coming up here for Peabody.
You know, Dan, after the first drive of this half, we haven't seen Ganaway. I didn't see him go down or limp or anything. So, you know, maybe they're just giving Bonds some carries. I mean, you're going to need them.
And here he goes again to the right side. And out to, looks to be close to the 34, maybe. That about right?
I believe so.
2-yard pickup on the play. A host of Bobcats in on the tackle.
Third down coming up for Peabody. We're guessing about the 34-yard line.
33.
33.
We were close.
Shoot, that's correct. Here we go. Hand off again, goes to the left side. Pushing. Finally brought down.
It's going to be close.
I think we got players down on the field. This time a Bobcat down.
Yeah, just the lead play off the left side, running behind that left side of the line. And
They run some commercials.
Let's take a 30-second break here while they tend to this player.
Trenton Light and Water Department provides electric, water, and wastewater services for customers inside the city limits of Trenton. We support all Trenton Special School District endeavors, academic, athletic teams, band, and extracurricular clubs and activities. Roll Tide and Lady Tide from Trenton Light and Water. We are honored to serve all the citizens of Trenton.
Forgot to tell you, Terry, our good partner, Dick Palmer, listening and watching in Murfreesboro tonight.
Glad to have Mr. Dick along with us.
Had a birthday this week.
Good for him.
I think he's
Happy
28.
birthday. I think so. Down on that carry, Cameron Bonds was able to gain 4 yards, was able to pick up an Amy Greer State Farm first down for Trenton Peabody. So that's you know, Bonds is you know, he's starting to get a little lather going too. That's 11 carries for 50 yards for him, and that's all been since the second drive, the second offensive drive. And I have to think about what I'm saying because Peabody scored, and Ganaway was in on that drive, and then we got the safety. And then after that is when we started seeing Bonds, and he's toted the mail quite a bit. And that young man's up. That is
27.
Strayhorn. Yeah, that's Strayhorn. He's a two-way player for them, and that's a.
He's a senior too.
He is a senior. That would be a big loss, not just girth-wise, because he is a large young man, but a big loss schematically for Brian Frank's McNairy Central Bobcats.
Elite Dental has locations in Trenton and Jackson. The Trenton location is 2066 Highway 45 Bypass. Their phone number is 855-1053. Visit them for all your dental needs. At Elite Dental, our smiles say it all. He is slowly getting off the field. 9:47 remaining in the ballgame with a lot of help. He's hurt a knee.
Yeah, he has. I'm afraid he's not wanting to put any pressure. Looks like on that right leg. So number 74 is going to take his place, and you can tell because he's the only one with a clean uniform out there. Jesse White, he is a sophomore. So Mr. White is going to get thrown into the fire against the two-time defending state champion, Peabody Golden Tide, in this H&R Agri-Power fourth quarter here at Selmer, with Peabody leading 37-6. I think we're
a lot of rain to the south.
A lot of rain, man. North Mississippi is really getting hammered right now.
Warm and humid night here in Selmer.
It's a handoff to Bonds on the counter play. Oh,
there went a helmet.
There went a helmet.
Bonds again.
Cameron Starks in on the tackle for the Bobcats.
And here's a replay.
See the counter, the jab steps to the right. Now we're going to run the counter back to the left. And you see number 54, Christian Poore, pulling around,
Whoa,
looking for somebody to block. And Bonds was brought down, but after gaining 7 yards.
I'm going to have to run a lot of commercials.
here we come to the line. We being Trenton Peabody. There's a snap. There's a quick handoff. Goes to the right side and up around the 45-yard line.
Handoff on second down for the Tide in on the tackle for the Bobcats.
That was
William.
Baskerville,
That is
wasn't it?
William Baskerville on getting his first carry of the season.
And went to the right and picked up some yards. 37-6 the score. Peabody leading.
8:15 and clock running left.
Correction, make it the 45-yard line.
45 is where they mark it. 3rd 3, as you see on the scoreboard. Bonds running a tailback this time. There's a snap. There's a handoff. Goes straight ahead. It's close. Picked up maybe a yard.
Yeah, I don't know. Cameron Starks, number 30, came blitzing in from the outside linebacker. You'll see here on the Siler Thornton replay. Or actually, he's a defensive end. Gets off the block real quick, sheds another block, and was able to get in there and actually
no gain.
Actually, a loss of 2, which is going to make it 4th and 5 from the 43-yard line. But Peabody's offense is going to stay on the field.
They got Bonds in there, tailback. Now they switch. A lot of clean white shirts out there.
Well, now I think we got a timeout by Trenton
timeout.
Peabody.
Peabody leading 37-6. Back after this.
Besides having farm supplies, Gibson Farmers Co-op also has tire and automotive service, as well as a small engine shop. But did you know that Gibson Farmers Co-op has a great gift shop with bridal and baby registry? Come check us out at Gibson Farmers Co-op. We even have curbside service. Gibson Farmers Co-op.
Peabody leading here as you see the Peabody cheerleaders. Fairly good crowd here. All the way down on a stormy, wet
It is
night.
a good crowd.
From Trenton. And a large crowd, I'm sure, watching this game. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hicks into punt. There's the snap and the punt away, and it's a good one down the field. It's going to take a Peabody roll, and he picks it up and paid the price. Oh, my.
You know, that's twice he's done that. He's a sophomore. He's going to learn.
He's at the 17.
Yeah, I mean, you see here on the Siler Thornton Insurance Agency replay, that's just, you know,
Whoa.
that's Mr. Alexander is going to learn that's really not a very smart play.
Not something he should have done.
No. Dan, you mentioned, we talked about our viewers. Last week we want to say a big thank you. We had between 31 and 32,000 viewers last week for the Peabody Milan game, and we want to say thank you. We appreciate your
Compare that
watching.
to anybody.
Absolutely.
Here we go. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Johnson out of the gun. And he fakes it, going to tuck it and run. And he's hit head on, picked up 2 yards out to about the 19-yard line. And it'll be second down at about 8.
Yeah, bad snap. Little snap was off to the right a little bit, kind of messed the mesh up a little bit, and Johnson didn't have any choice but just to tuck that ball and run. Dan, after having a fairly successful game last week against Hardin County, Peabody's held him to 18 yards on 12 carries, and that includes a 20-yard run that he had.
Out of the gun is Johnson again. They spread him out. He rolls to the right side and then cuts back up the middle and picks up 2 yards to the 21. Out to the 21-yard line, and a whole host of Peabody Tiders stop him.
That's just their version of the option. They ran it several times tonight, and that's had some success, but it's been very, very sporadic. And now they're looking at 3rd and 7 from the 20.
Here we go. Out of the gun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Lone running back. There's a snap, drop straight back. Looks, he's sacked. Oh. And that's number 13. Guess who?
Baskerville. For the
what a
4th
night.
time, I believe, that young man has had either a sack or tackle for loss. And, what a night for Jason Baskerville. Just a junior. So, Peabody fans, you got this young man for almost 2 more full seasons.
Unbelievable. Here comes Peabody to the line. McNairy to the line, and punt formation on the 4th down. Going to be punting from about the 3-yard line.
That's Ash back there again, and I believe we got to delay a game.
That's going to mark 5. That's going to bring him back, kicking out of the end zone, punting out of the end zone.
Yeah, you know what happened last time they did that.
4th down and 21. 4th down at about 20. 4:50 remaining in the game. He's going to be kicking out of the end zone. Snap is a good one. He stutter steps, and he's brought down at the 5. You saw it there, Terry. He didn't think he could get the punt off, so he did what he had to do.
But he could. If you look at it, he stumbled, or he fumbled the snap, which threw his timing off right there. Then he runs into his up back. Bless his heart. Ash is just he's had a bad night.
The 5-yard line. Peabody has it 1st and goal from the 5. Finally, we see action on our end of the field.
It's been a long time since anybody's been down here.
In the back there, that is the baseball field here at McNairy Central. It adjoins the football field. There's the snap, there's a handoff, and might have gotten back to the line, and that's all. 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, we've got our backup.
A lot of white shirts.
Our second,
look at the white shirts
second
out
offensive line in. Baskerville's back there in the back. And there was just a lot of confusion right there. And good job of McNairy. You've still got their starters in, got penetration, and was able to blow that play up in the backfield.
Here we go. Driggers under center for Peabody. Snap, handoff. I don't know if he handed it off. That was a loss on the play. Baskerville goes all the way back. They lost 6.
Yeah, you can see this play was blown up from
back to the 11.
Well, now that's a bad spot because the first contact was made up here about inside the 10 actually, but 37-6 with 3.5 minutes to go. We're not gonna.
What are you gonna do?
We're not gonna complain about that too much.
No, bad spot.
It was a bad spot, very bad. Ripped us out of 1.5 yards at least.
This is 3rd and goal from about the 11-yard line.
Play clock's down to 7.
Digger's under center. There's a snap. Goes handoff, Baskerville. And he's brought down immediately. Loss of a couple on the play, out to about the 13-yard line. Well, they put it back at the 14.
Yeah, we're going the wrong way right now, but, it's our second and maybe even third unit in there versus their starters, so
everybody's getting some
play time. That's right.
Digger's under center on the 4th down play.
Letting the play clock run down as much as you can. It's down to 10. 2.5 minutes to go.
There's a snap and a quick handoff, goes straight ahead, and he gets it to about the 14, and ball's going to go over on downs. Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Back here, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 for McNairy Central.
Dan, update from down the road in Adamsville. Hardin County's up 20-0 in the 3rd quarter.
They haven't allowed a point all year. There's a breakthrough, and that's Luster. Gets a 1st down and several more as he carries the ball to about the 30. Be a 1st and 10 for McNairy Central.
A lot of white shirts in there for Trenton Peabody, a lot of backups, and Luster was able to break that one for 16 yards.
Clock running.
Minute 52 and running.
Out of the gun. There's the snap, and the handoff goes to the right side, and he gets by one set of tackles and finally steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, just a sweet play, his own play to the right, and had a chance to make the tackle right there and was not able to hold on to Shields right there, and he was able to get a nice gain.
(37-6), Peabody leading McNairy in the closing minutes of this game. Peabody's going to go 2-0, McNairy 0-2. There's a pitch back, and he didn't work too much with the young men.
Great job by senior Dalen Russell coming up from his linebacker position. You know, when you face the option, Danny, you'll see here on the replay, it's assignment football. You see the hold right there. Great job, Dalen Russell coming up, got off the block, and was able to make the play right there, and clock stopped with 1.5 minutes. We got a flag on the field back here. I don't know, in the secondary. Stoned by the side judge, so the play went away from him. You know, in a 37-6 ball game,
why? Penalty is against McNairy.
I think he said 15 yards right there. Personal foul. Okay, penalties decline. Yeah, good move, classy move by Shane Jacobs. I don't know if it was blocking after the whistle. That's our kicker. They're over there blocking against Chase Minton, one of our kickers, over there at left corner.
Out of the gun is Johnson. There's the snap. Pitch goes to Luster, and a free ball on the floor, and Peabody has recovered. Number 26 there for Peabody.
Jeremiah Buford on the recovery right there. Buford is another one of these sophomores that we're going to be saying his name a lot in the next few years.
He is there. Attorney Bradley Owens at Hardy Martin and Owens will handle personal injury, divorce, and family law. Give him a call at his cell number, 731-234-2400. Bradley Owens sponsoring Peabody football.
27-0 Hardin County. They're starting to pull away.
There's a whistle. Somebody in motion, I think. I think it's 5 yards on Peabody. Ball's on the 38-yard line. It's going to go back 5 more. So it'll be 1st and 15 for Peabody, leading here 37-6. Some of the fans exiting the way.
Pretty good ride back to Trenton from here.
Mm-hmm. We may have to stop.
I think Garrett Webster is in at quarterback.
There's the snap. Quick handoff straight up the middle. Back to about the line, maybe.
Siler Thornton replay. Yeah,
See who got that.
Power play.
Straight ahead.
I think that was Baskerville on the carry. It's
very well could have been.
Kind of tough to see.
We're in the closing seconds, 35 seconds remaining in this ball game. Peabody's going to win this one. Final score is probably 37-6. There's a snap, handoff again, and working to the right side, to the 30, to the 20, and out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. Clock stops. Here comes that replay.
Yeah, it's just the same play we've been running all night, and finally Baskerville was able to at least shed one block in the backfield, and then, hey, looky there. I mean, reload. Just like you've said and like I've said, they're just reloading. We're down to 16 and a half seconds left. And
look for a knee.
Let them play. No. Okay.
There's the knee.
Well, that's why he's there and I'm here.
And we got 10 seconds remaining, and that's going to be the ball game. Peabody is going to win it by the final score of 37-6. 37-6. Peabody goes 2-0. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
At Hardy Martin and Owens, we handle personal injury, divorce and family law, criminal defense, and wills and estates. We are experienced in all courts in West Tennessee. With 3 locations, Trenton, Milan, and Jackson, we are conveniently located to handle all your legal needs. Not many lawyers will give you their personal cell phone number, but Bradley Owens will. Bradley's cell number is 731-234-2400. Call Bradley today.
Eddie and Clint Sturgeon have been serving Trenton for over 30 years and at this location for 13 years, offering 2 drive-through windows, free delivery, after-hours emergency service, vaccinations such as pneumonia, shingles, B12, and flu, which is now available. If you are having a new baby or grandchild, don't forget your Tdap vaccination for whooping cough. We also offer free Medicare Part D plan selection assistance because plans and coverages change each year. Even a change in your medication may mean you need to change your plan. And at Eddie's Pharmacy, the phones are answered by people, not machines.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about how much value their insurance companies deliver. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Amy Greer in Trenton can help you get to a better state, because she will talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call Amy Greer in Trenton and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Families turn to Christian Family Medicine for their everyday medical needs. Vaccines for children, sports physicals for teenagers, or an annual exam for mom. They're here for you. They welcome patients of all income levels, including those on TennCare.
Hi, I'm Drew Brown, a physician assistant at Christian Family Medicine. The next time you need medical care, visit us at one of our 8 locations: Trenton, Ripley, Bolivar, Covington, Henderson, Parsons, Martin, and McKenzie.
To learn more, go to ChristianFamilyMed.com. That's ChristianFamilyMed.com.
I hope you can catch that at the side.
Man, is that not fun? Look at there. Dan, I think you should go join them right there.
I will do it, but you do it first.
No. I'm going to respect my elder and allow you to have first opportunity.
I can't hardly slide on that. Almost impossible. Anyway, Peabody wins it by the final score of 37-6. This is a non-district game, of course, non-classification game, as McNairy's a 3A school. And Peabody comes away with the big win, and they come away. They're now 2-0, and our streak continues.
Yeah, it does. And, Dan, it was pretty much the same MO as we had last week. We got down early, although it was only 6-0. But then after the first quarter, it seemed like you could just kind of see the tide turning, as we said last week, and we saw it again tonight. Also, by the way, Hardin County's now gone up 35-0, so they're going to have a running clock. That game won't last very long. McNairy was able to get on the board first. Sanders with a 75-yard interception return. They missed the extra point. They went up 6-0. Peabody on the ensuing kickoff. Jadarian Easley ran it back 75 yards for the score. Hicks' PAT was good, and that put Peabody up 7-6. 6:24 mark of the second quarter. Vaughn in from 2 yards on a fumble return, and that after the extra point, that put Peabody up 14-6. And then a little bit later on, Derek Key blocked punt return for a touchdown. PAT was good, 21-6. That's where we stood at the half. And then in the second half, London Burkett, 9:16 mark of the third quarter. 3-yard run. PAT was good. 28-6 Peabody. Then 6:55 mark. Safety, as you called it, on a bad snap on a McNairy attempted punt. It was recovered by McNairy in the end zone, resulting in a safety. And then Bonds finished the scoring out with the 2:44 mark with an 8-yard touchdown run. Hicks was perfect, as you like to say, on his extra points tonight, giving us our final score of 37-6. Got the non-region out for right now. Now it's time
to play for
keeps. Hopefully, depending on what the COVID situation is in McKenzie next Friday night, we'll be there with bells on, ready to go.
And I'll ask my director, Paul, do you need another 1-minute break, or are we ready to go? Ready to go.
Like it.
Okay, let's set the stage for next week. It'll be at McKenzie, the Rebels, and the kickoff time is at 7 o'clock. Air time right here will be at 6:45. Paul Schulze and Johnny Johnson, Terry Clement. I'm Dan Hughes. Good evening, everybody.